Hello, this is Pastor Ted, and welcome to today's Good News. When I was in college, having football practice, we used to have 2-a-day practices, and we'd stay right there on the campus in the dorms, and we'd eat in the dorms. On Wednesday, it was spaghetti day. None of us really liked spaghetti day, so one day we decided to go to Mr. Wu's all-you-can-eat Chinese restaurant. Well, we jumped in the back of the pickup, headed down there, walked in the door, and you could see Mr. Wu in the kitchen, saw us big 8 burly football player guys walking into his all-you-can-eat restaurant, and his countenance fell. He wasn't happy, and with good reason. We ate everything that was out there. All the sweet and sour chicken, all the fried rice, everything that was out there was gone. Well, the next Wednesday rolled around, and we go, spaghetti day again. Let's go to Mr. Wu's. And so we headed on down there, and this time when we walked into the door, they were waiting for us. A couple ladies ran out from the kitchen, ran out and covered up a bunch of the food and ran it back to the kitchen, and they just left these little sparse morsels out there for us. Mr. Wu knew something, that our appetite could not be satisfied. You know, sin is just like that. Sin is never satisfied. Let's look at our scripture today. It's found in the first chapter of Proverbs, verse 12, and it says this: "Let us swallow them alive like Sheol, and whole like those who go down to the pit." Now, the context here is Solomon's telling his son, don't hang out with the wrong crowd. You know, if you get in with the wrong crowd, they can take you down the wrong road. Bad company ruins good morals, the Bible tells us. And Solomon's trying to convey this to his son. Don't get involved with this crowd. And this is a bad crowd that he's talking about. People that are going to wait for somebody and steal everything they have. And in our verse, it talks about taking them alive down to Sheol, murdering them, taking them down to the pit, taking everything they have, even their lives. You know, Sheol is a word that means the grave or hell or the pit. And the Bible tells us that hell is never satisfied. No matter how much you feed it, it's just going to keep on eating. This morning, as I was coming to church, I saw a small pigeon by my house, and it had had a broken wing. A cat or something had got to it, and it just reminded me that death is just all around us. It's always there, and it's never satisfied. The wages of sin is death. You know, Satan makes sin look really fun. Girls on the beach in bikinis, drinking a 12-pack. You know, everybody's having a good time, and it starts off good. The Bible tells us that there's pleasure in sin for a season, and truly there is. But we know that the wages of sin is death. So we can't tell young folks, hey, you know, don't do that, it's no fun. Because it can start off as a lot of fun. But the wages of sin, we have to tell people, it's death. The reason God doesn't want us to do these things is because they're not good for us. And that's what Solomon's telling his son. Don't get involved with these guys. Don't go down that road. It's so important to keep ourselves on the right road, hanging out with the right people. You know, people that want to do good things, people that want to bless the Lord, people that want to bless people, people that want to love. I love Psalm 1. It kind of describes what's good about hanging out with the right people and staying away from the wrong people. It says this: "Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seats of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates continually." Let's do that, you guys. Brothers, sisters, friends, stay away from the evil person. Stay away from the evil crowd. And meditate on the law of the Lord. And hang out with people that love the Lord. And that, my friends, is today's good news.